hope everybody had a good Halloween. Hope it was safe. Hope you got your candy.
I was so impressed with so many parents that had made these goodie bags like a paper sack tied with a bow, so individual. So it's COVID friendly to where you don't have to stick your hand in a bowl. You just go up and get your individual bag. And I didn't think of that. I had a big bowl.
Amy even unwrapped the candy individually.
Yeah, I was like, here's some hand sanitizer. But yeah, our neighborhood did it. It was fun.
Eddie had the most COVID-safe thing I saw on the internet.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
He built a candy chute from his upper window.
Cool.
I
That's
sure
awesome.
did. Yeah, I used pipe, and the only problem is the pipe was a little too skinny, and then there was like a bend in it. So I would say 80% success rate where like most of the candies went through, but if you threw like a Skittles bag or an M&M bag, it would get stuck. I'd have to shake the pipe.
Yeah.
You had to pour some liquid plumber down to get it out.
Funny.
Drano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a bunch of kids come by?
Lots of kids. I was surprised that the neighborhood, it was full force. But like Amy said, us going trick-or-treating, impressed. A lot of tables out there, a lot of individual bags, or a lot of people just put like two candies in separate little areas. So you go up and just grab, but not a bowl. So it was pretty cool.
Morgan, did you stand by at your door waiting to give candy away?
Yeah, I did, and I only got 2 trick-or-treaters. It was really sad.
Aw.
I have a bowl full of candy, so in case there's any kids out there that want to come stop by again, I have a lot.
Well, Lunchbox is 39 years old. He dressed up as a penguin and went door to door looking for candy. He said, just imagine an adult coming to the door going, hey, trick or treat. This year was a little tougher, though.
It was a lot tougher because, like you said, there was a lot of people with the tube shoots, and so there wasn't a lot of knocking, and it didn't really matter. But I did find a few houses that still had you come up and knock on the door, and they were my victims.
Trick or treat! How's it going? Oh, what do you got? You got Smarties? Smarties, I'll pass. No thanks. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. This house has Smarties. I said no, I'm moving on. Next house.
You guys got to be like, what just happened? Some old guy just came up here. All right.
Trick or treat! Yeah, happy Halloween! Thank you.
And the penguins.
Yeah, wait, is that what are these?
They're caramels, yeah.
That might be next to worst to candy corn. Like candy corn's the worst. That might be terrible.
Oh, well, go get your free candy somewhere else.
Terrible. Terrible.
Got him.
Dang.
I would just think they would be confused for a second because when there's an adult dressed up, you look down and there are kids around them. Like usually the mom or the dad or the grandma or grandpa, whomever's with them, is dressed up because they're also telling kids, hey, let's dress up. Like leading by example. But then when he shows up by himself, like,
You start checking your wallet.
Where? What? Yeah. Here's one more.
Trick or treat! Hopefully you guys got good candy. That was only 2 pieces. That was 4. Oh, that's 5.
On down the road.
That's it?
You need to go home and have a cocktail.
Oh.
Lunchbox, where did you get in trouble for your costume?
My oldest son, his daycare had a trunk or treat where all the families go and they have some cars lined up and you go from trunk to trunk and they hand out candy. So it's a Halloween thing, so I thought it'd be great to wear a costume. So I dressed my kid up as a skeleton and I dressed up as the shabby security guard. Like, you see a rent-a-cop at a little place and it's really just this fat suit with a shirt that's too small and your butt cracks hanging out. And I walked around, did the trunk or treat, and one parent came up and tapped me on the shoulder, and she said, "Excuse me, sir, do you really think it's appropriate to be wearing a costume where your backside is hanging out and there's little kids running around?"
I'm looking at the costume now. I just imagine like a Paul Blart Mall Cop, which we've referenced recently, and his butt crack, like a plumber even.
A real butt crack or
No,
a fake?
it's a big old fake butt crack hanging out.
Okay.
Now, I think the costume is funny. I think around a bunch of kids, though, you probably could have chosen a better option.
Yeah, because how old is your oldest son?
2.
Right. I'm not offended. I don't think it's an offensive costume, but I think that you could have probably selected a better option for that spot. Because there's a lot of butt hanging out. And maybe parents, and your kids may not, but there may be parents who are like, I don't want my kid to see somebody's butt crack. You see it?
I see it.
What do you think, Eddie?
No, that's half butt for sure. Listen, I have 4 boys, and I'll tell you right now, if all my 4 boys saw that, they would think it's the funniest thing in the whole wide world, even the baby.
Okay, but what about if you have little girls? Or what if you have little boys that don't think butts are funny?
Well, I can't think for them. I think it's okay. I think it's really funny. It's not his real butt. Real butt, we'd have a problem, dude.
What if it's a wiener? A fake wiener?
No,
it's not his real wiener.
No, they're just little butt cheeks.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a rubber one.
Or boobs. Not
Yeah.
real boobs.
Oh, not real boobs.
Guys, it's just a little butt crack. I think it's okay.
Amy?
No, you can't wear that to your 2-year-old's trunk or treating event.
You can if we're having a work party here.
Yeah, hilarious, funny, you know?
Or there's lunchboxes. That guy's crazy on the radio and in real life.
Yeah, but
What do you guys think? No?
It's too much.
Oh.
For that situation, it's too much.
Yeah.
You can go to bobbybones.com, though, find our Facebook page. We'll post a picture of it on our Facebook page, and you can let us know what you think there. Call us if you want as well. Not about that, but about anything. You hear, you want to comment on something, you have a question, you want world-class advice guy to give you some advice, hit us up. 877-77-BOBBY.